Hi guys, welcome. Danny here from the Magic Junk Drawer, and I'm going to go live tomorrow with the free tarot questions answered at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I mean, at least I plan on it right now, but I had some time tonight and I just finished doing the monthly reads, so I figured I would go live tonight and see if anybody had any questions. When I do these videos, you can ask as many questions as you like, as long as I'm live and as long as I'm getting to answer everybody's questions. And if you have, like, if you think of any questions throughout the week, you can always write them down. I'm going to try to go live once or twice a week. We'll see how it goes. It went really well on Friday, so I'm hoping that these will start to go well because I'm really trying to grow my channel and I'd like to pick up new subscribers. And anyhow, we'll see how it goes. Now, I know a lot of people suggested that I do a sequence on teaching how to read the cards, and I can do that too if you're interested in learning how to read them. A lot of it has to do with the way you apply your own intuition to it. So let's just say, for example, like sometimes in the morning I'll just pick a card and I'll just look at it. So let's just say I picked this card for today, the Fool in reverse. So what this would warn me against would be not like, don't act. Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? Oh, that's my name too, Danielle Marie. How funny is that? So this card in reverse would make me think, if a situation pops up where you're going to overreact, watch your mouth. Like, that's how I would feel. So if I pick this card for myself in the morning, that's what I would think. And I would keep it in my head that if something happened, before you fly off the handle, take 5 deep breaths. Okay. Hi, how are you? So these pop-up readings, if you have any questions and you want me to ask the cards. And 3/6 is my birthday. I don't know why you have 361, if that's significant, but that's kind of funny. So when I do these videos, I'm going to try to do them once or twice a week. And, oh, all right, cool. Okay, go ahead. Okay, will there be a reuniting with a water sign? Mercury retrograde's coming up, probably, without even looking at the cards. Okay, the Gemini question, I'll answer that next. Right now I'm asking about the water sign. Will there be a reuniting with the water sign? Yes, there is going to be a reuniting, but just be careful. I'm going to tell you why. So you got one ace. Now, one ace would mean 33%. But now the second card you got here were the lovers, right? So I'm going to say that with this card and the ace alone is like an 80%. There's going to be a reuniting. The last card is the devil in reverse. So the devil upright could be like an addiction. It could be sexual. It could be anything materialistic and earthly. Over drinking, overspending, overeating, anything that makes you feel good that we shouldn't do too much of. In reverse, it's sort of having a little bit of control over that. So I think when you guys reunite, you will have control, but just be aware of not like giving too much of yourself all at once. But I'm thinking that there's definitely going to be a reuniting. And if you wanted me to put a time frame on it, I would think that before the end of August, because of the whole Mercury retrograde thing. So that's my prediction. Okay, now I'm going to ask. Yeah, most of us do. Most of us do. but I think you're going to be smarter about it this time. Okay, so I'm going to ask about that water sign after I ask about the Gemini. Okay. Is the Gemini reuniting, right? That was the question. You're welcome. Oh, I just dropped 2 cards. Okay, will the Gemini be back? Okay, let's see. Is the Gemini coming back? Okay. Yeah. Not only is the Gemini coming back, but he doesn't know why he walked away. Or they don't understand what the separation was for. So you got 2 aces. 2 aces is like a 70% chance this person's showing up again. And then with the final card being the 7 of Cups in the 8 of Cups in reverse, it's like, why did I leave? What made me leave? What was I, stupid? That kind of a thing. Like, I didn't realize how good I had it. You know, I think that this person is coming back. Or there's a reuniting, there's a reconnection of something happening. Okay, now I'm going to ask about the other water sign. Is the other water sign going to show up? Okay. Yeah, everyone's getting a yes because people are returning during Mercury retrograde. Definitely, you're welcome. So what you got with this water sign is you got 2 aces, right? So that's like a 70% chance. And then the final card is the Page of Cups, which is a water sign. It could even be a Pisces because there's a fish in the cup, or it could be someone who's a Pisces rising sun, moon, or someone that happens to have a lot of Pisces in their chart. You know, like, you have to have such a broad mind when it comes to these things. What's going on behind my back with my boyfriend? Oh, okay. All right, let's check that out. All right. What's going on behind the scenes with the boyfriend and the mother? Nothing. No, I'm not going to say nothing, but this is what you got. The first card is the 2 of Cups in reverse, which is a breakup. So if even if you thought that there may have been something going on, there was a breakup, and that's what's going on. Now, the 5 of Wands in reverse is in. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I love when people watch. Thanks. So the 5 of Wands in reverse is the ends of arguments. So even though it might sound like it's not a good thing, sometimes when people stop arguing, it's like they don't care anymore. You know, it's like, I'm not fighting with him. I don't care. I'm not fighting with her. Let her do what she wants. Who cares? The card in the middle is the Knight of Wands. The Wands would be a fire sign. If one of them is a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, this could be them. And then the next card is contemplation, thinking. Maybe somebody may be overthinking, or might be spending some time thinking and not realizing the offering they have in front of them. So this could be how you're feeling. Like, it could be that you're thinking, oh, he's an Aries. Okay, so then that was him. So I'm thinking that you may be spending more time thinking about this, but there's not really anything going on. And then the last card is the 9 of Wands in reverse, which upright would be coming out of the battle. In reverse, it's like feeling like he's gotten nowhere. So it could be that he feels like it's because you don't believe him, or it could just be like he feels like he's stuck. I mean, to be fair, he's going to have to deal with this woman. But when there's no fighting and there's no passion and it's like the 2 of Cups in reverse, it's like there's nothing going on. You know, we're just co-parenting. We have no choice but to talk to each other. It's an unfortunate circumstance, but that's how it is. On the other hand, law of attraction wise, You don't want to spend any time focusing on her because what you focus on grows. So do your best to take your mind off of her. Remember what this showed, that there was nothing going on and that basically they don't even care enough to fight with each other anymore. So if you don't even care enough to fight, you know, like, it's kind of like, I have to deal with you. And you know, I have exes in my life that I talk to every now and again, and it's nothing. I mean, it's nothing at all. You know, I just had an ex text me because he heard that one of my old bosses passed away. And that was, I'm glad that he texted me, but that was it. You know, it's, lives have moved on. Okay, anybody else have any questions? And if not, I'm going to go live tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern time. I'm in New York. Okay, go ahead. Will she put him on Florida? Okay. Will she put him on child support? Yeah, she's going to try. I don't know how successful she's going to be when it's like out of state. You know what I mean? But 70% chance, yes. She's going to at least try for it. And the two of wands is like being prepared for it. So she's looking for, you know, she wants that child support. I think I missed a question, and I don't know how to go back to the chat. Well, okay, let's do live chat and see. Okay. Okay, how does, all right, what are her intentions for you, Ovo? Okay, what are the intentions? What are the intentions that she has for Ovo 23? First card, Ace of Cups. So there's definitely a love intention. The next card is the Seven of Cups in reverse, which is odd. She feels like she doesn't have any choices. There's definitely, or maybe she feels like you don't think she's a choice. You got the happy home here. This could be an engagement. It could be, it doesn't even have to be an engagement. Like you could be going to a wedding with her, or you could be going to an engagement party with her. But generally speaking, this is a good omen. Wheel of Fortune, another good omen. I think that this one could be yours. And the last card is the Five of Swords. So just watch out for bickering and arguing, because it looks like you got a very good shot here at turning this into something with this woman. Definitely. The first card, new offering of love. The second card, feeling like there's no choices. The middle card, a happy occasion, a happy home, an engagement, a marriage. The Wheel of Fortune. Fortune is on your side. It's good luck. And then just watch out for arguing. Don't argue. Try not to argue. Take a deep breath if you get upset. Anybody else have questions? I know sometimes I miss them when I'm looking at the cards. All right. Let's see if, is this boyfriend the one? Oh, you got a 99% chance. Look at that. 99% chance. You got 3 aces. So 99% chance that he is the one. Definitely. Will I still be getting my full ride scholarship this July? Okay. What's going on for the scholarship for Sunshine? Will it be a full ride in July? I'm thinking so, because you got 70% here with the 2 aces, right? And then you got the victory card. The Six of Wands is victory. So my suggestion would be to work with the law of attraction in your mind's eye. Focus on having the money, having the scholarship, having everything paid. Will love change come my way? Will love change come my way? Did I read that right? Will love, you're welcome. Will love come Brown Sugar's way? Is love coming in? Let's say, is love coming in by September 1st? Well, you got a 70% chance love comes in by September 1st with the two aces. And the last card here is the Nine of Pentacles. Pentacles are generally money, but it could be love too. And it's definitely a good omen. The Nine of Cups is more of like the wish card, but this is pretty good. So I'm thinking by September 1st, there should be a new love interest or something new happening love-wise. And if it's not a new love interest, it could be taking a relationship to the next level or something of that nature. But timing, I hate asking questions about timing, but everybody always wants to know whether the Cancer guy still likes me, and if so, okay. Is the Cancer guy still interested? Cancer guy still interested. %70 chance, yes, he still is interested. And you have a 33% chance here that a fire sign shows up. Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. You're welcome. And what was the other part of that question? Is he still interested, and what are his intentions? All right, what are the Cancer's intentions? I'll pull 3 cards for that. Okay. The first card is the Two of Pentacles, which is balance. It's a relationship that works well. It's not one person doing all the work. It's balance. What are my Gemini's intentions? Okay, I'll answer the Gemini's intentions after. So the Two of Pentacles is definitely working together. This is not someone that's looking to make you do all the work. However, this person is feeling like the weight of the world is on their shoulders. So if you're not getting the attention, or you're not feeling the connection the way that you wish you were feeling it, it has nothing to do with you. It's how they're feeling. Like they feel like they have so much on them. The last card is the Aries. So it could be a fire sign shows up, or this just could be somebody prominent. Now it could be that your Cancer has Aries rising or an Aries moon, or they could have several planets in Aries, and that's why this is showing up. Or it just could be that, it also could be that the pressure is coming from his boss. Something is weighing him down, but it doesn't have anything to do with you, because intentions with you are a balanced relationship. When this shows up, it's like things are working well together and both people are doing equal parts. Okay, and what was the next question? Was what are the Gemini's intentions? What are the Gemini's intentions? You're very welcome. What are the Gemini's intentions? 3 cards. Oh, all right. So you could also not even just have a Gemini, but there could be an Aquarius and a Sagittarius around you with these 2 cards. But this is what you have. So you could have a lot going on this summer. You've got a new offering of love. So that would be the intentions with the Gemini. And then you have, yes, everyone can ask questions. And then the Star card is like a wish comes true. So whatever you want, focus on it, because you're going to get your wish. And then the last card is Temperance, which could be balance. It could also be patience. It could also be a Sagittarius. So if you're feeling like things maybe have gone out of balance, the balance will be restored when Temperance shows up. The Star card shows up, a wish comes true. Okay, fire away. You can ask as many questions as you want, as long as I'm getting to everyone. And like I said, I'll be on tomorrow too at 3 o'clock. You're the Gemini? Okay, so you want to know what, okay. Near future for this Gemini. What's going on in the near future for this Gemini? The Scorpio one I'll answer next. Okay, near future for this Gemini. Okay, so if you just felt like you got over a betrayal and something that maybe you were working to get over, okay, I'll check on that. And then the next one here is not feeling like life is in balance. The middle card is Temperance, which means balance is going to be restored to your life. You may find that an earth sign shows up, which would be a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn, or you could even have an air sign show up. This one could be you. So if you're Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, but if you are someone who's maybe looking for love or a business partner, you may find it with an earth sign. Balance is going to be restored. If you feel like there was something that was very betraying, you're recently working to get over it, and you feel like life went out of balance, you're going to move all past this, and there's going to be new opportunities coming in for you. Okay, the person with the Scorpio. What was the Scorpio question again? What were his intentions? You're very welcome. No problem. Thank you for watching. What was the Scorpio question again? And then the next question I'm going to answer is about Julian, but don't ask it yet. Oh, was he wasting your time? Okay. Is the Scorpio wasting her time? Okay. No, I don't think that he's wasting your time. I think you're being your own worst enemy here, and I'll tell you why. You got 2 aces, which means 70% chance he's not wasting your time. The last card you have is self-bound restrictions, so it's like focusing on it. So if you're thinking about it in your head, it's being reflected in your reality. So if you can, work on changing the way you're looking at the situation, and start with like, not that he, like, you don't want to phrase it, am I wasting my time? Turn it into a positive. I know that he enjoys spending time with me. I know he wants to see me more, that kind of stuff. So that rather than using a negative statement as an affirmation, use a positive one, because the cards don't suggest that you're being, he's wasting your time. Now the question about Julian, did he feel bad seeing the picture, or does he know that you felt bad seeing the picture? I can't remember. You're welcome. Does he feel bad that you saw the picture? Okay. All right. Does Julian feel bad that Ashley saw the picture? 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. 70% chance that he does feel bad. And then the last card here is the 4 of Pentacles, which is stability. So it might not even just be that he's feeling bad. He could feel like it's left him feeling a little bit unstable, or feeling like something having to do with his stability, because the stability card showed up. It could have something to do with money, but basically when 2 aces show up, you have a better than about a 70% chance that this person feels bad. He knows that you saw it, right? I think he does feel bad. Any other questions? Good question. Even when you're feeling negative. Okay, so I have struggled with this myself. When you're really like hell-bent on something negative, the best thing to do, and it works, it just takes some time, is to flip it around and keep repeating it. So one of the things that I found really helpful when I was working with Veronica Isles last year was that she used to say to me when I was stuck with something, well, do you think it's possible? So let's just say, for example, do you think it's possible to win the lotto? It's possible. It is possible to win the lotto. I mean, you have to play the lotto, but of course it's possible. Do you think it's possible that you could get a new job? Yeah, it's possible. So if you try to take the negative situation and just think of it like versus something that's impossible, like it's impossible for me to go to Mars right now, right? That's impossible. But it's not impossible for whatever it is, the negative situation you're having. So whether it has to do with money or it has to do with a person, it doesn't really matter. Just think about it in that way. It can turn around. It can turn around today. You can get the phone call tonight. You can get the phone call tomorrow. Is there a mutual attraction? I missed it. Can you send it again? Yeah, go ahead, power up. Why are you, oh, you're welcome. Why are you being judged? Okay, let's see. Why are you being judged? 3 cards. Huh. I'm going to pull 2 more. Does it have something to do with, you don't have any idea why this person is judging you? Because it kind of suggests that it either has something to do with a spiritual belief or a spiritual place, or it could have something to do with money. But I'm going to go with more of the spiritual thing. If you're involved in something, I don't know, something that this person just doesn't believe in. Hi, how are you? The first card you had was the Sun in reverse, which is like, it's a delay in happiness. It's still a good card to get even when it's in reverse. The second card is Hierophant, which could be a Taurus. But since the question was, why am I being judged? This is like a spiritual place. So it could be like if you got involved in some kind of a situation where, I don't want to say a cult, but you know, sometimes you get involved in something and you're spending all your time there, and then the other people around you kind of feel like they've been neglected, so they feel resentful for it. I don't know if that holds true for you, but this is like a spiritual situation. It could be yoga, meditation, astrology, anything like that. The next card is the Knight of Swords. Something is going to change. So if this person is judging you for some reason, it's not going to be forever. Something is going to change, or you're going to hear something quick. Rest and relaxation. And then the last card you got was, it has to do with money. This is like financial stability. The only other thing it could be is if this person thought that like maybe you were being careless with your money and they were judging you in that respect. Like maybe they felt like you need to be more responsible with your money. I don't know, let me know if any of that resonates with you, or if you think that you know why this person is judging you, because I could do a yes and no question. Any questions that I missed? I can't remember. Fire them away. I don't care how many you ask. I just don't want to skip over anyone. But I'll be on again tomorrow. Is there mutual attraction? Okay, let's see. Is there a mutual attraction for Red Rose 333? Yeah, and it could be very transforming. So you have 2 aces here, which is a 70% chance there's a mutual attraction. And then the last card you have is the death card. When the death card shows up, there's a transformation happening. This could be something that transforms your life or that person's life, but there's an attraction, definitely. What power up? What are the person that's judging you? What's their intentions? Let's have a look. What are the intentions? Okay. I think this has something to do with money. Do you owe this person money? Because you got a lot of pentacles showing up here. Do they want to do some kind of a business thing with you and then they don't think that you're responsible enough or something like that? Pentacles, it has to do with money. But once again, the first card is like the weight of the world being on your shoulders, but it's in reverse. So this is like not feeling so, like it coming over the hump of it. Like you're feeling really burdened, but it's starting to lessen. The center, you have the strength card, and then you have like a kind of like a tiny little disaster happening. I don't know if there was a miscommunication here. If it doesn't have to do with money, pentacles, when they show up, it could also be a love relationship. So it could be that this is a new beginning in love, even though it's pentacles. And is she an earth sign? Because this is an earth sign, could be sun, moon, or rising, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. So it could be, now we can go in this direction too. It could be that this person has an interest but is holding themselves back. They're a strong person, they have a very strong demeanor, or they could be a Leo, but it could be someone who's very strong and independent and doesn't want to give up their freedom. So they're kind of causing a mild crisis for themselves because they're a little bit afraid. She's a Cancer. Okay, and are you an earth sign? All right, I'll check on the Cancer next. Let me know if you're the earth sign, power up, because otherwise I'm going to go with this is love intentions. You're an earth sign. Okay, so this could be you and there could be an intention. I'm thinking this person, Cancer's got a tough shell on the outside, soft on the inside. Give it a little time because I think you can get through. I think you can get through because of that new offering of love. Ace of Pentacles could be, it could be similar to the Ace of Cups if you're dealing with a love situation. Okay, the next question was, yes, well, I'll do career reading next. I forgot, what was I going to look at with the Cancer? What are the intentions? What were the intentions for that the Cancer had? Yes, that's what I was looking for. Okay, what are the Cancer's intentions? If this Cancer, okay, was somebody that you were involved with, this person is thinking about coming back to you because the Six of Cups is here. So when the Six of Cups shows up, it's looking back on the past with great nostalgia. So the first card was the Five of Swords, Five of Wands in reverse, which if there was bickering or if there was fighting, it's over, that's done. If there was worrying about money, that's done. This person is looking back on you as somebody who was a good person in their life and somebody who they do want to reconnect with. And they're going to move forward fast, and this is the Chariot, which is a Cancer. And the Emperor, this person's got a strong personality, and they're going to, yes, the person does think of you. They think very highly of you, and this person is going to be very prominent in your life. Okay, the career reading. What's going on with the career? Okay, career reading. Once again, something's going to move forward fast. So the first card you have here is the Empress, which is the Venus card. Normally when we look to the Empress and Venus, we think of love, but Venus is also about money. So there could be either new money comes in from a new job, a new job opportunity, a bonus, something like that. But Venus is also about money. Now, the next card you have here is bickering and fights start to come to an end. So if there is anything like that that you've been worried about, that's ending. The next card is the Five of Pentacles in reverse. If you've been worried about money, that's over. And you've got the Chariot, which is something is going to be moving ahead quickly. So something in your career is happening fast. And it could be, this could be a boss, it could be an Aries, it could be a prominent figure. But it looks like either your career takes off fast. It's not showing right now a new job opportunity. So it could be that you're in the same job, or maybe you're moving up the company, but it's not like a new opportunity. That's not what it's showing right now, but it does show forward movement happening quickly. Okay. I know it happens sometimes. It's so weird. Sometimes I'll do the readings for the month, and I don't even do them back to back. Like, I'll take a break, and then when I come back and I shuffle the cards, and the same cards come out for the next sign. And I'm like, really? This is the same thing? Yes, of course. Go ahead. Okay, let's see. How does Marquis view her? What is Marquis feeling and thinking? Okay. You got the Knight of Cups. Okay. Oh, something's going to change fast. So the first card here is the Wish card, right? The Nine of Cups. So when this shows up, it's like a wish. So if he might be wishing that, you and him were together, this is good fortune. This is the Knight of Cups. When he shows up, is the knight in shining armor. Look, he's got the little thing in his hair. He's got the cup. He's coming in on a white horse. This person definitely sees you in a positive light. The Magician is where magic happens, so you can make this relationship anything that you want. And the last card is the Eight of Wands, which means this relationship is going to take a turn quickly. So if you're just friends with this person, it can all of a sudden turn into something else. If you've been dating this person, it can get more serious. But when this card shows up, something changes fast. So I think that this person thinks highly of you. I think this person would like to be the knight in shining armor. Ex-boyfriend, with Mercury going retrograde, this person could be coming back. It's very possible this person shows up between now and, I'm going to say, the middle of August. There could be a reconnection, and you may be the one to decide with what you want to do with it. You're very welcome. Anybody else? Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate all the new subscribers, really. I'm single, and I'd like to know if anyone is coming in my near future. Okay. So near future, I'm going to just say between now and September 1st. Will there be a new love for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You could have a Taurus show up. So you have 70% chance that between now and September 1st, you meet a new love. The last card here is the Hierophant, which is a Taurus. Now I see that you're a Taurus. So it could be you. It could be you meet a Taurus, or it could be somebody that you meet in a spiritual location. A yoga studio, a church job, I don't know, if you do something for the church, maybe you sing in the choir, you could meet them there. It could be a synagogue. It could be anything that has to do with anything spiritual. It could be a Taurus, or it could be that this is you. But you got a 70% chance between now and September 1st. So put those intentions out there. Believe it will happen, and it will happen. It'll happen. Trust me. Okay, anybody else? Hi. You're very welcome. Good luck. Yes, go ahead. What's your question? You have a specific question, or you just want me to pull 5 cards and tell you what I see? Love life. Okay, what's going on in the love life? Let's just say between now and September 1st, because some things take time, and we have Mercury going retrograde. We also have a couple of eclipses happening. All right, love life. Okay, so it looks like if there was somebody that you were recently bickering or quarreling with, it's going to end. The next card is the Knight of Pentacles. So you could get an earth sign showing up, which would be a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. The thing is with this guy, he's a slow mover. I mean, look at him. He's kind of sitting there. He's staring at the pentacle. He's not a quick mover. So this could be something that takes a long time to get off the ground, or it could be somebody that enters first as a friend and it takes a little while to establish something. But once you meet this person, you're going to start to feel like the weight of the world has been lifted off of you, like feel like there's hope again. He's a new person. It doesn't have to be a new person, especially if you've already been involved with an earth sign. Or it could be the swords are here. So it could also be that this is an air sign, a Gemini, Aquarius, or a Libra. Or you could find yourself in a situation where you have to choose between the two. The last card here is the Chariot, which could even be a Cancer, or it could just be that something takes off fast. So what could happen with a reading like this is the earth sign could be dragging their feet, or it might not even necessarily be an earth sign, but it could be somebody is dragging their feet. Somebody else shows up and you're like, I'm moving on. You know, I got somebody else here and I'm moving on. I'm not waiting around for you to drag your feet for the next 10 years. Okay, so then I'm going to say that if you're cutting him off, you've got an air sign coming in and it's going to take off fast. Okay, we have another love question here. Okay, can we expect love between now and September? Okay, so you've got 33% with the ace that, yes, love is showing up between now and September. But you've got the Judgment here, which means something can restart, a new beginning. So it could be a new love that shows up, or it could be starting with a reconnection with an old flame. And the last card here is the Emperor, which could be an Aries, if you've got an Aries in your life. So let me know. Otherwise, an Aries could show up, or I can pick a playing card to see if I can get the element that the person is. I know I missed a couple of questions while I was doing that one. So if anyone wants to resend the question. What's going on? Is he in another relationship? Okay, let's see. Is Julian in another relationship? Okay, according to these cards, no, he's not, because you didn't get any aces. The best card that you got here would be the wish card, if he was wishing for a new relationship, but he didn't get any aces. So this is what my suggestion would be if with this situation with Julian. If you want to reconnect with this person, focus on, as best you can, focusing on what you liked about the relationship, rather than, and we've all done this, going over the story in your head about all the times he let you down or everything that you hated. So the element card, yes, I'll do that next. So if you find yourself having conversations in your head about all the things he did wrong and the things that you would say to him, try to cut that off and focus on the times that he treated you really well and how that made you feel, and putting out the kind of thing where there is no resistance. He can call you up at any time. You can be together at any time, and let go of the idea of any other women. Anytime that thought comes into your mind, you just cut it off right there. And you're like, I'm the person for him. He is going to show up. And you're back in your feelings, feeling good or feeling challenged. If you can, just do your best to try to really focus on feeling bad. Okay, so when you're feeling bad, and I've been through this, trust me, I've been through this, focus on what you liked and what was working well. So for example, if your first date was at a park and it was really magical, focus on the way that made you feel, not on the things that hurt you. Don't focus on having the conversations in your head about how you were mistreated and he did wrong things. Focus on what made you feel good and what attracted you to him in the first place, because that's going to help to cultivate the better feelings. And the truth of the matter is that no matter what he's doing right now, who he's with, or what he's thinking, at any moment that can change. And it's the truth. You can hear from him right now. He can send you a text message. We live in a world where we can communicate like it's at the tip of our fingers 24/7. So things can change, things do change, and just try, if you can, to focus on what it is you liked and what you want to hear from him and what you want the relationship to be. I hope that helps. I know it's not easy, but if you start it, it starts to get easier. I'm going to ask about Aaron next. First, I'm going to pick a card to see if we can get what element will the love be? A fire sign. So it could be a Leo, an Aries, or a Sagittarius. Or to really, really put this out there, it could be someone born in February. But I'm thinking that it would probably be a fire sign. Okay, what was that question that I said I was going to answer next? How's Aaron feeling about you? Was that it? How is Aaron feeling? Let me know if that's it. How is Aaron feeling? Okay. How is Aaron feeling? First card is the King of Pentacles. So if one of you is an Earth sign, a Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn, this is you in this reading. The next card is Temperance, which could also be a Sagittarius if one of you are Sagittarius. If not, this is balance. It's balance and patience. He's a Taurus. Okay, so that's him. This is balance and patience. So it's either balance is going to be restored to this situation, or it's you might need to just have a little bit more patience with him. Now, the next card is the Knight of Cups, which is the knight in shining armor. He rides in on the white horse. He's got a full cup. This is somebody who wants to be the knight in shining armor. The next card you have is the Ten of Cups in reverse. So upright, it's like all the cups are full, everything is great, everything is wonderful on all levels. Family, home, work, school, money, everything. In reverse, it's still not that bad. It's just like a little bit of a delay, but it's still happiness. It could be that you just need to have a little bit of patience with this guy. The last card is the Four of Swords in reverse, which means you're not getting enough rest and relaxation, but that's different. That has nothing to do with this reading. That's just like the universe telling you you need to take care of yourself a little bit more. But basically, I'm thinking that this person sees you in a very good light. They definitely want to be the knight in shining armor. Earth signs, especially Taurus, can be very slow movers, so just have a little patience with him. Am I going to reunite with the Libra? Let's see. I will ask about your relationship after I ask about the Libra. Okay, will there be reuniting with the Libra? Reuniting with the Libra. Everyone's reuniting because Mercury's going retrograde. It's all going to happen. You got 70% chance with the two aces that you will reunite with the Libra. But then the last card you have here is the Fool, which is spontaneity, which means this person can either reach out to you out of the blue, or you may have that feeling like, oh my God, I just got a text. You know, like now is the time. I'm going to reach out right now. So if you have that moment where you feel like you need to reach out, listen to your intuition, because the Fool is promising that something good will come of it. Always remember that you want to do it when you're in a positive mindset and not when you're feeling negative. Okay, what was the next question I said I was going to answer after the Libra one? Oh boy, I forgot. Was it a career one? I can't remember. If you could send it again, I'll answer it right now. It's like my short-term memory goes. Should I take the validation text this year, or will next year be better? All right. This year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2. You only got a 33% chance that you should take it this year. Only one ace. So I would say if you can hold off on it till next year. And then there's also the whole thing where if you can really, I mean, this is like a snapshot of what's happening today. So if you're not feeling confident enough right now, so that could be why 33% showed up. If you feel differently tomorrow and you feel more confident, the answer could be different. My suggestion is to never do something unless you're 100% sure and positive, because otherwise there's just too much room for manifesting what you don't want. The card suggests it would be better for you to wait. So that's, you know, that's your call. If you can find the confidence that you think that you should, then I would say go for it. Otherwise, if you can hold off a year, I would think hold off for a year. Okay, I missed a whole bunch of questions. I know there was one about a twin flame that I missed. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to ask about, I forgot what his name was, but his name began with a T. What kind of relationship will there be with that, with the T person? What kind of relationship will come out of that? Okay, so the first card you got here was the King of Cups. If he is a water sign, a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, this could be him. Now, the next card you got was the Knight of Cups, which means he's looking to be the knight in shining armor, or he's trying. This is like what his intentions are. And when this guy shows up, it's like an offering of love. It's like he's coming in with an offering of love. And then there's the Death card, which is transformation. So it could be a couple of things. If your relationship isn't all it could be right now, it could transform into something better. Okay, so that's good. So it could transform to something better. Now the next card is the Ten of Cups in reverse, which means there's a delay in happiness, but that doesn't mean it's not coming. You just may need to give him a little bit of time to get himself really grounded. Now Cancer, once again, they're very hard on the outside, but they're very soft on the inside. So they may not let you see all their insecurities or how they're really feeling emotionally, but inside they're pretty soft. So I'm thinking this guy's intentions are pretty good. There is the Moon in reverse, which means there could be a secret that gets revealed, but it doesn't look like it's anything catastrophic. There's nothing catastrophic here. The last card we have is the Magician card, which means, yes, divine timing. But the Magician card, too, is like you can make this whatever you want. You're in control. So set your intention, because you can manifest this relationship any way you want it to be. And you really, think about it. If everybody is you pushed out and we're manifesting all the time, then create him to be the person you want him to be in your mind if he is who you want. So it's your call. The Magician, you can have whatever you want in this relationship. Okay. Now, I'm sure that I missed other questions. Is she my twin flame? Libra Sun. Oh, Libra Cancer is an interesting combination because you're both cardinal signs. All right, so let's see. Is there a twin flame connection here? You know what? Twin flames are kind of hard. It's kind of a hard thing because they say most of us don't ever get to meet our twin flame. Okay, I'm going to say yeah, and I'm going to tell you why. You got 70% chance that yes, this is your twin flame, but the last card you got was the Hierophant. So the Hierophant is spiritual, so this is a spiritual connection. So if it's not your twin flame, because we really can't, swear to that, how do we really know for sure? It's definitely a spiritual connection and a soulmate connection. So if it's not a soulmate, if it's not a twin flame, it's a soulmate, but there is a definite connection there. Just my advice with the two cardinal signs is just watch for a power struggle. That's it. But yeah, there's a definite spiritual connection here. And it even could be a past life thing. The purpose of my relationship is a divine union. Is this a divine union? This relationship, a divine union. It's going to take some work, and it looks like you are working on it. Okay, so what you got here is 70% chance, yes, it's a divine union. You have two aces. The last card here is the Eight of Pentacles, which is like the apprentice, working hard, focused. So this may be a relationship that is not always the easiest, but there is a spiritual connection here and a reason why it was brought to your life. It's not the kind of thing that's going to fade tomorrow. It's the kind of thing that's going to be around. Like there is a reason why you're working for this. I hope that helps. Any other questions? You're very welcome. I am so grateful to everyone that is watching and to all of my new subscribers. My goal, I want to grow my channel this summer. That's my goal. I have a lot of things happening this summer, and everyone that watches, I am so grateful for. And I'm going to be going on live tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we'll do more questions. If you think of something, write it down, and we can go over it tomorrow. I don't care how many questions you ask. It's fine. I just want to make sure that I get to everyone because, the idea is that some people don't want to pay for readings, and some people... Oh, what was your question? Sorry. Some people don't want to pay for readings. Some people don't have the money for it, so I'll do them live. Let me just get Rose's question first. Is my friend Jay also my housemate and trustworthy? Okay. Is Jay trustworthy? Is Jay trustworthy? All right, I'm going to say no for a couple of reasons. The first reason is just the fact that you're asking that question makes me feel like you don't think that this person is trustworthy. And that alone makes me feel like go with your gut because that's probably right. Oh, low battery. All right. And then the other reason is because you only got one ace, which means it's 33% chance that this person is trustworthy. So I'm thinking you in your gut feels like this person is not trustworthy. So I would just Be careful with what information she knows about you, because just for the fact that you asked the question alone and then only 33% came up makes me feel like maybe this person is not so trustworthy. Now, there was somebody I said I would answer the question after. If you can just resend that question, and then I'm going to have to go because my phone is going to die. What was that last question? Let me see if I can find it somehow here. I'm not seeing that question. If the phone dies, this phone might die, and I don't get to your question. Costanza, it was your question. Can you just copy and paste it and send it fast? Because I'm afraid my phone is going to die. I would like to know my ex. All right, is the Libra coming back? Everyone's going to get some kind of coming back this month with Mercury going retrograde. So I have high hopes that you will be speaking or seeing this person without even cutting the cards. But you got a 99% chance that you will be getting back together with this person. You have 3 aces. Okay, 3 aces. And how are they feeling? How are they feeling right now? You're going to hear from this person. You're definitely going to hear from this person. Queen of Pentacles. Judgment, a new beginning. The Moon, a secret may be revealed. A mild. Okay. All right. So look, the Queen of Pentacles, if you're an earth sign, this is you. Which would be a Virgo, a Taurus, or a Capricorn. You have the Judgment card, which in this situation is a new beginning, because it could also kind of be karma, but because you asked if there was going to be a reconciliation, this is definitely a new beginning. In the middle, there's a secret. So they may reveal a secret, or you may find out something and it causes a tiny minor disaster. So something that upsets you, and there may be a little bit of perseverance. Like one of you might need to work a little harder than the other. And I'm thinking the Libra might have to work a little harder. It could be something, it's minor. When the Tower is in reversed, it is not a big disaster. So my suggestion would be to try to keep your head about yourself when this person does come back, because you don't want to make the situation worse or harder than it has to be. Will Indigo come talk to me? Okay. Will Indigo come talk to me? And then this will be my last question, but I'll be on tomorrow around 3. So if you guys wouldn't mind subscribing, or you're going to be around tomorrow at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, we can do more questions. Okay. Will Indigo talk to you? Yes, you got a 70% chance this person is going to talk to you. And the last card is the 3 of Pentacles, which is cooperation. So if you reach out to this person, they're going to give you a chance to talk, and there's going to be like a communication and equal balance, because the 3 of Pentacles is working together. You see how there's like people working together, and you have a 70% chance that the person will reach out to you instead. But my suggestion is, and this is what I always tell people, I always suggest reach out. Don't let your ego keep you from reaching out, because all that's going to do is create more resistance and more time. So for your own self, like, you know, we kind of take on this attitude where we're like, well, I'm not going to call because, if I call, then, and meanwhile, like it's their turn to call and I texted 3 times and I got no response, that's all coming from your ego, and that's just putting up more resistance and more blocks. If you just let that all go and you just send a text message, hey, what's up? And thinking about you, hope everything is okay. Put it out there, walk away from the phone, you'll have a better result. You did reach out and you didn't get a response. If you didn't get a response, just give it some time. Mercury is going retrograde. It's going to foul up communication a little bit, but it's also going to bring people back. So we're all going to be hearing from people that we haven't heard from, and we're all going to be reuniting with people from our past. And it's not always lovers and ex-boyfriends and girlfriends. It could be old friends, old flames, old acquaintances. People from the past are coming back. Okay, I have to go because this phone is going to die. Thank you all so much for watching. I totally appreciate it, like you have no idea. And I will be on tomorrow around 3. And I would appreciate it if you liked and subscribed and shared me with your friends. And if you have any questions, tomorrow I will be on again. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.